Hey guys, it's Jeff with Simply Derivative, and here's a daily recap video for Monday, November 18th. Taking a look at the ES here after hours. The market's just closed about 15-20 minutes ago, and just wanted to do a quick recap on the markets today. Overnight, the futures market hit a record high, but we pulled back before the start of the regular trading hours, and then we climbed our way back up and made some new highs during the session as well. And you can see we had a few opportunities going on today just based off this 5-minute. It wasn't a great day, low volume, still some bullish sentiment out there, but we'll take a look at this smaller time frame and then go up to the bigger time frame and kind of get a picture of what we may be looking at the rest of the week. So right here, a couple opportunities. First off, in the morning, we dipped and then rallied and basically filled this gap right in here. There's a small gap. 17 quarter, excuse me, broke the lows, held after breaking the lows. We did not move down further and then reclaim this high. And there was another shorting opportunity once we got back up into this little higher into the gap fill for a few points. But other than that, we were looking to get long, and there was a few spots later in the day that worked out. A couple opportunities up here. Once we had broken above the high, we kind of based out. And we got a few bullish candles that we liked and we saw, and thought we can pop up a little bit higher, and that's what we saw here towards the middle of the session of today. But prior to that, a couple short opportunities for a few points worked out. Those are counter trend trades. We are definitely in a bullish market. We finished the week positive this week. That'll be 7 weeks in a row for the S&P. Of gains, so definitely bullish sentiment here. And so any counter trend trade, a shorting opportunity, in that case, you're going to have your smaller profits, and you got to be a little more aggressive. So definitely the longs are the better plays, buying pullbacks and watching the market pop up. So that's kind of the game plan and what we've been looking at. And today it just set up for us where there was a couple short opportunities in the morning that we want to take advantage of, and that's what we did. And so a few more things. Just wanted to take a look at, let's go back to that chart. I wanted to look at the daily. The daily is still, we got gap up after gap up after gap up. So we have to come back, I would think, and fill these gaps down below. Typically, though, what you'd probably see is a strong move, and it would cut through half of these gaps and get back to the origin of the breakout, which was around 300 on the SPY, 3,000 on the ES. The futures market, not the cash market, picture looks a little bit different. Let's take a look here. On the daily, at least, we finished the day with a doji up here after a strong move. So what does that tell us? Well, there's one of two things that's going to happen. We're either going to come down into this wick in here, this low side, and then hold and continue to push up, possibly have another impulse move up. There's nothing left of the chart to stop price. We are at all-time highs, so that is probably what is going to happen and what we'd be looking for. But let's say tomorrow we'll have a better idea of, where the market may go the rest of the week and in the coming days. If we come up to this top side of the wick and then continue, or should I say reverse and pull back and close red tomorrow, then there's a good chance that we may have a pullback in our hands and go retest 3,100. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day to kind of get an idea of where we're going to trade for the remaining rest of the week and going into next week. Economic data is very light this week, so not a lot going on in that respect. So we'll see what the markets want to do. We'll do a recap tomorrow and kind of get an idea of like I said, where we're going to go the rest of the week and in the coming weeks. And if this thing is going to continue to pop up, look for the market to hold above 3111. If we're going to reverse, we're probably going to stay within this wick or pop up above it and then close lower than 3120 tomorrow. And if that's the case, then look for the pullback. But we'll do a recap and we'll kind of lay out what we're seeing once tomorrow's session is done. So that's it for today, guys. Just wanted to go over that in the S&P in a little more detail, and kind of get a picture of what we're going to be looking for here in the next couple days. So that's it. Have a good night. Take care.